Alright, what's up guys? So, time to start working on the V8 swap Mustang. Got some tires for the front of it. These tires don't hold air anymore. There it is. Get these wheels off to start off with. Not really sure what y'all can see. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Or somewhat see what I'm doing. This will be my first video on a GoPro on my channel. So this will be interesting. Let's see how this goes. So for anybody wondering about the car originally was a 96 Mustang with a 3.8 V6 and a T5 transmission, and now it's a 4.62 valve. And I know I'll get a lot of people probably asking why the hell I would go with a 2 valve, because it's a 2 valve, and I know a lot of people don't like 2 valves. So my plan is eventually with the car, I would like to do a fully forged rotating assembly and boost. So most likely turboed. And there's another YouTuber that I do some videos with that I want to drag race. I think that would be a lot of fun. The car's in okay shape right now. There we go. There goes one tire. You get to see some of the stuff that I've been doing lately since I made an update video on the channel in a long time. I've got some coilovers. I can't remember the brand to save my life, but they're from American Muscle. They're okay. I haven't really got to test them yet. I've got tubular K-member, tubular control arms. I'm going to do a bump steer kit. The reason why is when you lower a car, you see how the tie rod angle, it's not flat. You want it flat. Hitting a bump will do a bunch of weird shit with the steering geometry. So definitely want to get that fixed. And the big thing that a lot of people don't know with these K-members like these, when you get them, you're supposed to replace the rack bolts. I have not done that yet. I have the factory bolts with a bunch of nuts on the back, which is a fucking horrible idea. So definitely recommend you finding some rack bolts before you go and tear your car apart, especially if it's the only one you've got. Not a fun thing to deal with. But I can tell you one thing. If anybody would ask me if I would do it again, the answer definitely would be yes. But I pieced mine together, which made it take forever. And that's the one thing I would not recommend. If anything, I would seriously recommend a parts car. That will make your life so much easier. That's the one thing that I regret, is not getting a parts car. But you should be able to see the engine right there. It's a little 2 valve. And hopefully here pretty soon we'll be pulling that bad boy out and doing some internal goodies. Timing chains. I don't know if I'm going to do heads quite yet because I'm building all this on a budget. So, I don't have a couple $1,000s laying around, so it might take me a little time, but I'll definitely be doing it soon. I've got a couple events I want to take it to, like if any of y'all ever heard of Mo's Speed Shop. They're doing an event later on this year that I'm gonna bring the car to. And so is my buddy, so that'll be fun. Car needs a lot of work. I just recently painted it. I don't know if y'all can see the color very well or not. I'll show y'all a little bit better the color here in a minute, and I'll probably put a picture in somewhere in the video of the car and some better light, because it's late at night like it always is. I can never really get anything done during the day. So for right now, it's just gotta work with what I got. Tried to make it as bright in here as I could to where y'all could see. I don't even know if y'all can actually hear me or not, because this is an older GoPro, so. But that's what I got for right now. Hopefully it works out, at least for a little bit. So there's the wheels off. I'll show you a picture of the tires that I got for it. And they're 17 by 10 Cobra R's all the way around, but these front ones are 245 45 17s. In the rear, I've got 275 40 17s, so I got some wider ones in the rear. And my plan eventually is, of course, I'll have it on some radials. Most of my front suspension's pretty much done, other than one very important thing. If you ever do coilovers on the SN style, SN95 style body Mustang like these, is if you look inside where the coilover mounts, and you know anything about these cars, is they used to be a shock and a spring down here. The problem with doing this is the strut towers are actually not designed to carry all that weight. So what you need to do is weld all these seams, add some bracing in there just to make it stronger, especially up here in the top. They're known to crack when you put these on. So definitely one thing to look at whenever you do something like this with these cars, and if you want to put power to them, of course, it's definitely a good idea. Just like in the rear where the lower control arms mount into the body, they make stiffener brackets and stuff like that. But she's just a little 2-valve. She'll be getting some boost. My end goal for the car is to be, 1,000 horsepower out of a 2-valve stock ECU. I think that would be pretty cool. But let me see if I can get some light on this paint. Whew, that's hot. I don't know if y'all can really see that, but you can see the spots that look flat. All right here is where I've been wet sanding and stuff. I've been wet sanding all right here, getting ready to buff it and wax it or ceramic coat it. Paint job's definitely not perfect, but it's not too bad for what it is. The paint that I used the Duplicolor Paint Shop Dark Emerald Metallic. It's actually a pretty nice paint. Part number is BSP 209, and the clear coat I use is by Motor City Clear Coat, and it's 8041's the part number. And of course, with these clear coats, y'all should know, got to have an activator. So the activator has 8014. It's also by Motor City. Pretty good stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it sprays pretty well. I like it. We'll see how it lasts throughout the season once I actually get this thing going and get it to the drag strip. It is a T45 Cobra Trans, so it needs to be rebuilt. It makes a lot of noise, but it's a high miles transmission. What do you expect? But we'll be doing a video on that when we pull the engine out, and I will be doing a video of me pulling the engine out like we did for one of my buddies, and a video of us tearing it down. We're gonna do cams, so we're gonna show you how to degree the cams, how to check for piston to valve clearance using clay, all that good stuff. And if there's anything else y'all want to see, just let me know. And of course, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Like or dislike, it doesn't really matter to me. I want to see what y'all want to see, or I want to show y'all what y'all want to see. there's anything in particular y'all want to see, just let me know. Or if y'all want me to go more in depth on something like the actual V8 swap and what I went through, a lot of electrical stuff mostly. That was probably the worst part, and that's why I recommend a parts car. And I got a couple other things I want to put on the channel, but I want y'all's opinion on it. Is my straight axle swap Explorer. So I'm not going to give y'all too many details right now, but y'all could probably see it on camera. It might be too dark, but that will be something I will be doing a video on here soon. But the main, car for the video is going to be the Mustang. So this is just a quick little video, since I posted that video of my Mustang, was it yesterday or the day before. It's the first real post I've done in a very long time. So hopefully I'll come back and start watching the videos. But I've done a lot of work off camera, and now I'm about to start doing just about everything on camera for this car and showing y'all everything, the good stuff, the bad stuff. If I screw something up, y'all will definitely know. Y'all will see it. I'm not gonna hide screw ups from y'all because I think that's dumb. I think if y'all have come to subscribe to this channel or watch my videos, that y'all want to see everything that goes on with the car, whether I win a race, lose a race, hit a wall, whatever, y'all are gonna see it no matter what, unless I end up in the hospital, but then it might take a little while for y'all to see it. But y'all know how stuff like that can go. So give me a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.